Content warning. The following video may contain material that may be harmful or traumatizing to some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. I am not giving medical advice or telling others how to live their lives. This channel is for philosophical, ideological, metaphysical, and comedy purposes only. Fair use. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing.
Hey guys, what's happening? I kind of just wanted to make a rant video, and so I'm here. But yeah, I was just thinking. Well, the truth is, actually, lately I've been struggling to come up with content. I am like looking at reality from my current perspective. Like I said in my more recent videos, it's sort of a mind virus that takes over humanity. Works through everybody. Like it's not just the big people. It's me and you, and it's everybody that's in this existence. It has the power to influence the minds, or I guess you could say the subconscious of human beings, I think, and it influences them for demonic desires, evilness, or it'll make people depressed. It sort of feeds off negative energy. That's why depressed people are always out of energy, because these things are feeding off of them. So, I mean, the more I look at humanity, like it's all of us here. Now, the truth is, we do have the power, really. We do have the power to stand in our power and say no to it. But most people think that it's them and they're on autopilot, and it would be very difficult to convince all of humanity that we're all contending with something that's affecting all of us. Trust me, if you truly pay attention to your thoughts, your actions, you'll realize a lot of the stuff that comes through this piece of meat, this 4 inches of meat in between your ears, is not you. It's not you, and it's things you wouldn't think about, things you wouldn't say. It's things... I've done things to people I love, you know what I'm saying? And then later realized that the way I had said it or did it, it may have been kind of offensive. And, you know, I think, well, what got into me? Like, that's not me. I don't talk that way or behave that way. Maybe I said it, meant it as a kind of joke at the moment, but that's not really my personality, so I get perceived in a different type of way. You know what I'm saying? It's like... But, okay, let me give an example of how it... Well, okay, go just sit and try to meditate, I guess, would be a good example. Turn that motherfucker off. Just shut it off completely. Now, some people have the ability to do that. I'm not talking to, like, master fucking... I'm talking to the regular human being or whatever that would be watching this video. Not somebody that meditates 16 hours a day. It's very difficult. It's very difficult to just sit and find peace as a human being thing, because that thing won't shut the fuck up. That thing, it's endless. I wanted to talk about that thing's traits. So here's some of the patterns that I'm starting to notice is that, well, first off, the voices that schizoids hear, I think these are the voices that we all hear subconsciously if we pay close attention. They're always negative. They never have anything nice to say. And if they do something nice, it leads to something bad, ultimately. So they have the ability to predict the future, or read us so well that it can sort of predict the future. So it seems much more advanced than us, but then there's things that don't add up either. So, like, the voices will make stupid arguments. And they will contradict themselves all the time too. So it's almost like a very powerful entity with a very low level of intelligence. And it just hates humanity. It's got nothing nice to say. It's evil. It's mean. It loves to degrade human beings. It hates anything positive. If you're religious, it don't like that shit. These entities are in our heads to a degree on a daily basis, and we all deal with it. And you could potentially say people that have power in the realm deal with it way more than any of us do, because they would have to, because it's realm. So I don't know if I'm making my point, but it does seem to be evil and demonic and gross and ugly. So you could say That's the god of this realm. It's this evil, ugly, gross thing. I mean, even in the language, what to like pick at us, to make fun of us, like we're this low piece of shit thing, like a soul, like the sole of your feet, you know, like why would that word be used for that? And, you know, just, anyways, it's, there's a lot of examples of stuff like that, but refer to my word wizardry video for that shit, but, it's like, man, either the god of this motherfucker's evil or the god of this motherfucker's good and he just hangs out while evil does evil shit, or we're all evil and this is the result we get. I don't think that that's it. I think that we're all good and we're put into a fucked up evil realm. And if people end up deranged or evil, it's very rare that, oh, he had a perfect, it does happen that he had perfect parents and blah, blah, and he just became this fucking psychopath and blah, blah, and, you know, lost his mind. Most of the time, people that you see that are crazy enough to even do some crazy shit that end up in prison didn't have it good growing up. These people were tormented, probably sexually abused, physically abused, mentally abused, all the above. What humanity dishes out? Why doesn't humanity ever dish out something decent in this motherfucker, man? It's like, are y'all retarded? Like, let's just keep this perpetuating this stupidity, this hatred, that, and then look at the fucking reality that you get in the end. I don't know, man. I just, I don't agree with anything in this fucking reality. If there is a god of this motherfucking reality, I don't like that motherfucker. I hope that in the end of the day, I can kill it, if I'm being honest. If there's a fucking way that I can kill the god of this reality, I'm going to do it. I don't give a fuck about anybody's opinion or anybody's stupid little fucking hat. I didn't come up with your fucking hat's reality. I came up in this fucking thing's reality. Your little fucking mental stories, I didn't experience none of that. Have fun with your stupid little fucking hat story. I'm going to go RP over there where we're logical and we think clearly. I'll go RP with those motherfuckers. You guys can wear your little robes in the woods and RP over there, and I'll come over here and RP with fucking thinking human beings. That actually think past, A or man, let's not even get to B. I've already lost my attention on the subject. Forget C, D, E, F. Nobody gets to Z. Nobody in this realm. Yeah, but this realm's a fucking learning school, isn't it? What am I supposed to learn in this month? If I were to say that there aren't decent things to learn here, that would be a lie. There are. But that's because we're decent. That's because whatever the essence we are when we came in is decent. Those things are attached to our soul. This realm rarely does good shit for anybody. This realm don't do good shit for nobody, man. Fuck this reality. I mean, look around at this fucking hellish realm. I'm like, get up, go to work. Get up, go to work. Get up, go to work. Like, what are we, robots in this motherfucker, man? How has nobody lost their mind yet in this bitch? Like that movie Falling Down with the fuck's his name, man? Like, I'm surprised, man. Some days, I'm like, man, I'm about to be this motherfucker, dude. Like if I didn't have YouTube, dude, to vent, bro. If I didn't have YouTube, I probably would have lost my mind. But maybe I have. Maybe the reality that I'm experiencing, you've got to be a crazy motherfucker to be in this reality, like, or damn near like close to losing your fucking mind. If you're a truth seeker, it's like everything in your reality is like the devil, dude. It's like this water's evil, this air is evil. It's like this fucking food is evil. It's like it's like a mental torture chamber. Like, is it like a mental torture chamber for good-hearted creatures or something? Like, hey, let's fucking torment these fucking things until they lose their mind. When it's like, dude, isn't the essence that you guys are made out of positive like me? Nah, not these fucking things, dude. They ain't nothing like me. Whatever's in control of this reality is the opposite of me. It's like a darkness that's in this fucking realm that should be fucking a witch hunt, hunted out and slaughtered these motherfuckers, man, if I'm being honest with you. It's like, if you participate in the Archon's that level of fucking demonic activity, boy, you should be in a fucking box somewhere. In my opinion, I don't give a fuck. They should be hunted down and slaughtered like fucking pigs, dude. I don't give a fuck. The truth is, guys, like, I'm not even like that no more. Like, I'm not a violent person, dude. I'm a loving human being. I don't give a fuck about the Archon or it's loose feeding shit or I don't know, the screen going black told you, but I'm from the void, man. I'm not from this fucking reality, to be honest with you. It's just like, ugh. How did I end up in this dimension? What have I done? There's the mind virus. No, it's my fault. What have I done? It's like, it's something that I must have done. It's the human mental torture chamber. It's the human mental torture. The mind virus thing I'm talking about is just a subconscious fucking thing that runs in the background just to make this experience just a little bit more interesting. I knew I had to make a good video. I didn't know what I was going to talk about. Show them your heart, I hate this place. I see good souls suffering. Like every second of every day. That's an experience, to live in. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, guys. I'm not sorry. It is what it is. Should be more humans saying the truth, but anyways, if you guys have suffered because of this realm, I'm sorry. And you probably didn't deserve it. And if you were abused, any of that gross shit that this fucking disease experience can do to humans, I'm sorry. Yeah. And even worse, if you've came into this place damaged or you have to deal with, I don't know, extra issues, physical issues, mental issues, I'm very sorry for your situation. None of us deserved it. Anybody that suffered in this realm, you didn't deserve it. I mean, I don't think you did. Like this human mind virus thing is like, no, yeah, you fucking deserved it. You must have did something evil in another life. Yeah, it's a mind virus, dude. Don't listen. That is the dumbest. It's like, dude, I came into this. Didn't you guys come in as pure essence? This place tainted you if you're evil. You didn't come in like that, man. This place fucks people up. This reality does that. It makes people dark. And then maybe there are just some dark souls, like say a good family, like Ted Bundy type, but still ended up totally evil. That exists, but it's rare. It's rare, and it's funny that that's what's talked about. You know what I'm saying? It would be because it needs to be talked about, right? It's like, oh, that's a big subject to us. It's like, oh, I see what you guys are doing. It's the mind virus convincing you that, oh yeah, no, it's like your fucking demented Groundhog's Day repetition slavery realm of fucking physical and mental ailments is what fucks people up, for the most part. Because that dude, or whatever, and he wasn't an innocent, perfect little boy anyways. He was a fucking porno addict, and he got so obsessed with pornography that he became deranged and ended up doing crazy shit. But so he wasn't just like some, anyways, he's a weird example, but that's why he's talked about, oh, look, he had good parents. Who's the other one? Jeffrey Dahmer had decent upbringing, ended up fucking putting people in like barrels of acid. It's like, man, look at the humanity stories that we're talking about, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the story of like, and then this dude fucking cured AIDS and cancer and every ailment in one fucking pill and one new medicine, cured everything that could ever happen. Where's that story? And then boom, fucking sprinkles came from the skies and everybody was confused, like, yo, what's going on? And these giant trees started growing everywhere that were so fruitful that humanity never had to slave to a system again because there were so many nutritious fruits. Where's that story? And then it's always like, and then the fucking bombs came in and boom, boom, and the Russians seen the sky open and fucking fireballs and shit started flying out, boom, boom, and people lost their whole families and everything's destroyed and destructed and the fucking, look at the old architecture and castles, look, yeah, you know, Tartarian architecture and your history's a lie and everything's a lie and blah, blah, blah. It's just like, this is a mental torture chamber is what this fucking stupid reality is. I call it a mind virus. That's just part of it. That's just part of it. It's like an extra, that's just like the sprinkles on top of the fucking icing. The mind virus thing. Because we actually are easily stronger than that. Well, not, I can't say that. It's not easy, to be honest with you. It's not easy. It will use things to through people even. It'll work through people. It'll use things to infuriate you, to frustrate you, to just make your life more difficult. Without question. Like I see it happening constantly, but that's great. Great talk. But yeah, anyways, it's a dookie boy around. So I guess my ideas and theories really haven't changed all that much. I mean, that's what I've kind of been saying since the beginning. It's a fucking dookie boy around, man. It's a fucking dookie boy around. Ain't nothing good to say about this motherfucker, is there? It's like, man. It's like, oh, humanity's waking up. It's like, what is this movie in slow motion or backwards? Waking up, man. On what level are we talking about? Like, oh, look, they don't believe the news anymore. It's like, dude, they should have been like that 100 years ago. 100 years ago. You're talking about the consciousness level of a fucking, no, I don't want to degenerate or degrade people. It's like, come on, man. Well, I guess I kind of do. It's like, man, are you guys fucking wake up? Like, what are you waiting on? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Like, how many more kids gotta die? How many more kids gotta fucking be trafficked? How much does this demon gotta eat at us before we say, like, enough's enough? We're not doing this anymore. God fucking damn this fucking... It's a mental torture chamber. This reality is a mental fucking mind virus. Again, that's like... That's just another part of the program. Install I hate everything about you program. And then the mind virus says, oh, you're dumb, you're fat, oh, everything you do is wrong. Oh, look, that person said this. You should get mad about that. But no, you should. No, you should. That's not you. We entertain the thought, but the thought's streamed in from somewhere else, man. I'm telling you that ain't you. It's not you. If you question it, you go, well, I'm not like that. I wouldn't say that or do that. It's like so easy to see the mind. Well, anyways, for me, it's super easy to see the mind virus. But again, that's just an aspect of the program. The program is to torment the individual. The program is to torment the individual. Again, tell me something good in this motherfucker, man. I will wait, but I better not hold my breath. I better not hold my breath because I'm going to be here for a long fucking time. There's not much good going on, man. It's a fucking hellish dookie boy around that's trying to poison and kill us from every direction. If you look into it's like, well, anyways, and then why would I preach that to you guys? What, so I could put you in this demonic, evil torture chamber suffering realm that I'm into? It's like, what, so I can maybe I can massage some of my misery into you, and then we can both torture chamber this fucking reality. It's like, you know, at the end of the day, it's like, I'm only adding more fuel to the fire of it, to be honest with you, by even talking about it. And at the end of the day, there's nothing we can do. But I guess what I'm doing is still a righteous thing at the end of the day, because waking people up to maybe never coming back to this motherfucker again is still, I think, a righteous thing to do. Like, just think about it logically, for Christ's sakes. You know what I'm saying? Like, would you want to come back to this motherfucker? Hell no. Yeah, I know I definitely would not want to come back to this motherfucker. So, and I think this motherfucker is working us from both ends. Whatever we call spirit and physical, man, it's all an illusion. Really, at the end of the day, it's all like one thing. It's doing it to us now. It's doing it to us in this realm too. So we're going to think about the spirit realm. You want to talk about the bad guy in the spirit realm? In the spirit, it's happening now with us now. It's happening by us now. It's like not somewhere else. The thing's working through us. It works through technology. It works through electricity, electrical devices. This thing works through. Absolutely. These are electrical entities without question. We all live in little fucking... Don't you got electricity running through your home? It's all through your walls. We're all in these fucking electrical boxes for these little electrical entity demons to fuck with us. That's why you feel better out in fucking nature. That's why. Because they thrive in an electrical environment, to be honest with you. And it's happening now. Not somewhere else. In the fucking... Oh, I'll see when I go over there. No, it's happening right now. This is all an illusion. When you go to sleep, a lot of your memory gets taken. Why do we have such bad memories, actually, as human beings? Well, anyways, I don't want to get too crazy, but anyways, so this is happening now. It is a spiritual war. Humanity seems to be getting its fucking ass kicked because it's too fucking stupid to stop listening to the dumbness of the mind virus that is just an aspect of this program. I say just an aspect of the program, but it's the most detrimental one to the fucking human avatar experience. I might have to go get water, guys. But what else I want to talk about? I don't know. There really isn't that, and that's why I haven't made a video. That's why I haven't made a video in like a month. Well, I've been working too, but there was a couple weeks there where I wasn't working still, and I hadn't made a video. I just didn't know what else to say. I was like, okay, so it's a mind virus. So I just started observing more and started looking at things more like from that perspective, and it makes absolute sense more than anything else. Again, people are gonna say, well, why would you say it's like a program? That doesn't make no sense. Like it's programmed in the reality. Well, first off, because it doesn't run on gas. It never changes its tune. It constantly does the exact same thing over and over and over and over and over again. People that try to astral project have to deal with it over and over and over and over and over again. It uses the same dumb arguments over and over and over and over and over again. And just a heads up, if you want to go real crazy, talk angrily back to the mind virus while you're laying alone in your own bed. Talk back to it negatively. Call it I'll tell you exactly what I said. I said I was laying in bed, and a thought had come to me, and I had said, that's not me. I don't think like that. I know what you are now, you fucking pathetic little mind parasite. You mind virus. It got so angry. And when I say it got angry, you'll see what I'm talking about if you try what I'm doing. But I'm telling you, not everybody should be walking down this path. I'm just letting you guys know. You better be strong in the motherfucking mind. And but anyways, I said, you're a fucking mind parasite. You're a fucking little mind virus. And this thing has the power to let you feel like it's angry. It could give me a headache if it wants. It kind of sort of just did a second ago. It doesn't like that. It really doesn't like mind virus or mind parasite. But I kept saying that, you fucking mind virus, you fucking mind, and it got so angry. I said it. I sat there and said it over. You mind parasite, you leech. You're nothing without me. You're second to me. You're the leech off of me. You're nothing without me. You're a parasite. You're a mind leech. It got so angry. It's getting angry now, to be honest with you. And anyways, I'm telling you. But again, this may not be for everybody. This is a crazy path to walk. But anyways, I'm into this sort of stuff. But anyways, yeah. So it doesn't like that kind of shit. It has the ability to fuck with your thoughts. It has the ability to make me lose my train of thought. It does. Absolutely. If I start talking about something, there's an aspect of me that goes, no, don't talk about that. Like when I really pay attention to it, it's like, why would I not talk about anything? I'm the most truthful. And it's like, why is there an aspect of me saying that to me? That's not me. So I guess that's an example of what I mean by like the mind virus. Like, why would I get that moment? That doesn't make any sense. But anyways, I'm going to need more water. I'll be right back, guys. One sec. Hey, guys, do I fit the description of, like, people that are into, like, horoscopes and all that stuff? Or not horoscopes, astrology. Do I fit the description of a fucking Scorpio in your guys' opinions? Like, are Scorpios the type of way that I am? In your guys' opinion? But anyways, yeah, the what was I talking about? The mind virus, the little pathetic parasite that can't exist. It's weird that it would get angry though, because then that leads credence to a spiritual thing. Because why would technology get angry? But I guess if it truly was like AI, maybe it would. Maybe it would emulate anger, like a fucking real person or whatever. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, but I know that when you look into the voices of schizoids and our own personal psyches, they never have anything nice to say. They don't like if you're positive or if you're into religion or if you do religious things. They don't like it. And it's not one specific religion. It's any religion. It's anything, I would say, that lifts your spirits. Having faith, being in a faithful state may be something that these entities don't like. Whatever that means. I know the feeling of being in a faith. I think I know the feeling of being in a faithful state, but I may have lost it, to be honest. But anyways, yeah, it's and they have the ability to set you up later to fuck with you. What were some of the one of the more interesting things, they know everything about you. They know everything about you, but they can only speak English. So if you're bilingual and you're speaking Greek in your mind, they can't understand you. The only language this mind parasite, it might be a program then. I don't know, but the only language it understands is English. There's another guy, a video I had seen on Dr. Marzinsky, who is plagued by one of these entities. I think I'm dealing with the same thing, to be honest with you, but it is what it's like. I bet I could deal with 1,000 of these entities, and they would just be hovering underneath my fucking nutsacks, to be honest with you. But I want to start melting these entities, if I'm being honest with you. If there's a way to harm them, I want to harm them, but if there's a way to destroy this mind virus, even if it's I gotta go and unplug some shit out of a matrix cube, I don't give a fuck. I'll go do that. I'm gonna kill this thing in front of its mama, dude. But anyways, it doesn't. The dude that was in the video could also speak other languages, but it only understood English every time. The mind virus only understands English. So I thought that was very interesting. It is really, like, honestly, it's working on me now. This video has actually been a sort of just smooth transition the whole time, and now I'm losing my train of thought. Every time I talk about this fucking mind virus, to be honest with you, it's very difficult for me to maintain my train of thought. So yeah, I think it's working in real time. Again, I don't want to drive. Okay, as part of me wonders if this is good information to be telling people. I think it is, but then, man, am I crazy? Like, maybe I shouldn't be telling people all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But something I noticed lately is like those Gnostic texts or whatever. My brother Tom brought up like the Sophia thing where like Jesus, and I was looking into a couple things about it, and like I guess Jesus was kissing Sophia on her lips, and I'm like, who's this Sophia chick that he's over here making out with now? So I kind of wanted to know what was going on. Looked into it, it's like a lot of those Gnostic texts though, man, they believe the same shit that I'm believing, which is interesting to me because I never knew any of that shit, to be honest with you. I was sort of even a weak type of, like, I didn't take the Christianity, the religion serious. I kind of just chose it. I was like, well, I guess I'm Christian. But that's as far as I went with it. I didn't sit there and Bible study, and I can't read. How the fuck could I? But anyways, but I didn't do none of that. I didn't even take that religion seriously. And so because I was constantly confused, to be honest with you. It's like, wait, but so what's going on? Like, this doesn't make sense, but I guess God knows what's going on. There was just like this mental comfort zone to cope with the realm. You know what I'm saying? It was just so silly now that I think back. But That is what it is, man. The human thing trying to find its little... I need to be happy instead of real. I need to be happy instead of real. Like, what the fuck? I ain't like that. I don't understand that. I don't know how to not be real. To be honest with you, I don't know how to not be real. If I had to pretend to be somebody like that... And it's funny because the breaking down of the consciousness, I've noticed that I do. Or that I did. That I did sort of run these, like, scripts. I still do. I still do, actually, so if I'm being honest. I'm not completely open all the time with everybody. Like, when I'm at work, well, I'm at work, you know what I'm saying? So it's like more like business than pleasure, but we talk between cooking times and stuff when there ain't shit to do. We'll talk here and there, but, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hang out with my coworkers outside of work. Where the fuck was I going with this? I've totally lost my train of thought. Which I had no issue with until I started talking about that fucking degenerate, mind parasite, little leech, useless degenerate. It fucking hates me. When I talk negative about it, it gets mad, dude. It actually gets mad. I can feel it getting mad. Anyways, I'm sorry. So, fuck it. I don't give a fuck about it, to be honest with you. Oh, well, no, what if you lose your mind? What if this happens or that happens? It's like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck this reality. You know, I'm going to say how I fucking feel. If it's the God of the... Okay, I believe that it is, too. I absolutely believe. But I guess there is... Maybe it's the brainwashing of the Christian religion or whatever, but there's this little part of my brain that thinks, no, behind it there is a good guy, God, and I don't know where that, but if I'm being logical, I'm like, I don't know, I know I can see the thing that's in power of this fucking reality, and it's an evil, deep evil, dark, demonic, eats our children. What is it, 800,000 go a year? That's a fucking sea of kids as far as you can see, man, in all directions. But that's a lot of fucking people, man. What the fuck's going on with all these people missing? It's like, what's devouring half of our fucking children in this reality? It's like that movie with the Shack in the Woods or something, like these big evil gods. They just like throw hordes of fucking kid bodies into a ditch somewhere and it just gobbles them up or something. Like, what's going on, dude? Anyways, I mean, just like, what? I'm fucking like super ranting now, but I hope I got my point across, guys. This is an evil, fucking deep, dark, demonic reality, if I'm being honest. Again, I'm not trying to hurt nobody. I don't want to really don't want to bother nobody. Like, that's my worst thing I don't want to do, but I've chosen odd path in reality, honestly, to talk. Well, anyways, like, I've almost decided to lose my mind, to be honest with you. Like, to go head to head with the dragon, just like, fuck it and its mama. I just don't care anymore. I just don't care. And there's some sort of power when you just don't care anymore. I don't know how to explain it, but if you ever get to that point where you just don't fucking care anymore, there's a power. I'm telling you, I can feel it. That will come over you, and I don't know if it's an armor of God thing or a spiritual armor, but dude, there's a power that when you, okay, so how can I explain this better? Okay, if me and you were at work and you had to do some dick sucking shit, like you had to be a brown nose or a little fuck boy to get ahead, and me and you were friends, but you had to stab me in the back to do that. What the fuck was the point that I was going to make? One sec, guys. I don't know why I was going into that example. I think I was going to end up saying, so if you were willing to like sell your soul in the presence of the devil because you were such a scared little bitch or you wanted to get ahead in life, then you don't have that power. When the devil itself looks at you and says, do it like this way, and you go, fuck you. Like, There's a power that comes over you when you don't give a fuck about anything that this thing could do to you. Anything. What? And nobody could argue something that this fucking demon could do to me that would make me stop talking. Ever. Ever, dude. And my whole life could flip upside fucking down. And I would still be on here saying exactly how the fuck I feel in the presence of the most evilest fucking thing that I actually believe exists. Yeah, I don't know why I felt the need to make that point. Well, actually, I do know why I felt it. Because this thing doesn't like what I do. So it's in a degree, or in a weird way, not only am I making the videos talking to you guys, I'm making the videos talking to it. So, but anyways, fuck it and its motherfucking mama in the same night. Anyways, yeah, it's a unfortunate Dookie Boy realm that we're all contending with here of misery, suffering, poverty, stupidity, war, just stupid fucking humans acting like fucking goddamn apes. Just stupid fucking humans acting like fucking apes. That's what we're dealing with. Humanity's gone retarded, to be honest with you. It's like, man, what the fuck is wrong with all you fucking sleeping ass stupid motherfuckers, to be honest with you. I seen a clip the other day where I think it was Ryan Reynolds, and he said, or was it Ryan Reynolds? I can't remember. It was somebody, some popular actor, and he was like, I'm a retard. And he went and looked in the mirror, and he was. And man, if humanity had the ability to unplug and look at itself from a third person perspective, like I mentioned in the last video, that is how you would see yourself, man. I don't know how to explain it. Like, humanity's so it's such a lot of them are at such a low level of existence. These are spirit beings that, like, we say people fell from heaven. It's like, well, not everybody fell as far as others fell, we'll say. You know, it's like, if that's an argument, I'll say there's some motherfuckers that fell way lower. Like, they went way down into the sludge of physical. Yeah, I'll tell you, like, they could just mouth breathe and barely get by, and you know, and not think clearly, or think in stage 2, 3, 4, think deeply. I'll say think deeply. Some people are actually incapable of doing that. I think they just fallen so far down into the physical. I don't know how to explain it. Anyways, but the point that I was trying to make is that if you stand in your power, like truly stand in your power, there's something that comes over you. When you like, everybody's afraid of the mind virus or the devil, the evil in this realm. It ain't shit when you've got your power. It ain't shit if you don't give a fuck about it. I hope I made the point with that. Am I saying that right? So, yeah. There's a power that comes over you when you don't care about what could harm you. Fuck them. Stand in your power, I would say. Fuck them. And there's a power that comes over you. Or over me, I'll say. Anyways, I don't know why the fuck I'm talking about that, but what else do I want to talk about? The mind virus. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, guys, I think that whatever the fuck humanity is really just to torture the individual. I don't know. I think that we were maybe war criminals in a previous existence. This thing got us. I mean, why would this thing be so evil unless there's literally a way to feed off of our negative emotions, us being depressed? And it seems that there is. Especially if you pay close attention to these voices, that's schizophrenics here and but they have odd patterns. They have certain beliefs. Like, that's not a hallucination. A hallucination would be random. It would be so random. It wouldn't constantly have the exact same patterned behavior. Why do these voices have patterned behavior? So it's either an entity that, and dumb arguments. Again, dumb arguments. When you can hear the voices yourself, they will say stupid shit. Watch any one of Dr. Martin's where he actually talks to the schizophrenics. Super interesting. But it's always the same patterns. Always the same patterns with this fucking mind virus. Some people will say it's technology. Some people say it's spirit. I think it's both, but I think that technology is its spiritual force reaching into our reality, to be honest with you. I don't think that that's human. You could leave humans, man, take some humans and put them out in the jungle and forget about them. You'll go back in 1,000 years, they'll be living in tents and shit. They will not have computers and fucking artificial computers and all the AI and all that. They will not have computer chips. I guarantee you they won't. Like, I don't know how much evidence of that you need to see, but whatever's reaching into the reality through humanity, it's almost like it's trying to get into our reality. I always thought that's what CERN was, and I think it has gotten more into our reality. I'll say that. Or maybe I've just become more conscious as I've gotten older and aware of it, but it does feel like it's more present nowadays, I'll say. But I think technology is it getting in our lives in the physical realm, and us it wants just literally as slaves or a battery. It just wants us as something to feed off. It doesn't give a fuck about your family. It don't give a fuck about your situation. It don't give a fuck about nothing about you. It don't give a fuck about nothing about you. It just wants you to feed off of. So I would say fuck that thing and its fucking mama. And I can feel it getting angry at me and I still don't give a fuck about it. Fuck that thing and its fucking mama. This mind parasite disease that couldn't even exist without our fucking existence. It needs us to feed off of. We are the ones that have the power. This thing's a fucking demonic leech. But I don't give a fuck about it. It could do anything. It could rip my fucking guts out of me. And if I could waddle my fucking guts hanging out back to the computer and press record and talk to you guys with my fucking guts hanging out, then that's what the fuck I'm going to do. Because there's nothing that it could do. I don't care how mad it gets at me. I'm always going to be shining a spotlight right on that big dumb motherfucker. To be honest with you, so that's what I'm trying to say. It don't matter what obstacles in my life this thing does to me. It could kiss my motherfucking ass right up the middle. I hope I haven't flogged a dead horse. I don't know why you would fucking flog a dead horse, but I'm pretty sure I did flog one. But anyways, it is what it is. Fuck, I hate this thing with my whole heart. I don't give a fuck. Like, I want to be honest with you, I want to repeat it. I want to tell it, fuck you, fuck your mama. I don't give a fuck about you. I hate this thing. This thing is the thing that is destroying humanity to me. So it's like, fuck you. Oh, but Chris, it's in your thoughts, and it could be I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. But Chris, it's the one it could be the God of, I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Fuck this mind torment God thing and its mama. I don't give a fuck. Anyways. So, man, I love telling it I don't give a fuck. It don't like me telling it that, but I love telling it I don't give a fuck about it and its mama. So, and if its mama's name is Sophia, if its mama's name is, I don't care what its mama's name is. If I can eat these things' souls after I leave here, that's my number one mission. That's my number one mission. And I don't think, what's weird is, I don't think it likes me saying that, to be honest with you. It doesn't like when I say that. I actually feel a sense of fear, if I'm being honest with you. I sense a fear from it when I say that. When I'm done here, I'm going to hunt this thing down. I feel fear from it. So, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and cut this one off, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.